More than 500 people were injured in Sunday's massacre. About 1/4 of them are still hospitalized. Kristin Babik was wounded as the crowd of 22,000 people began running in terror. After being shot in the back and nearly becoming paralyzed, Kristin Babik says she's just thankful to have survived. She told us Sunday night's show began like any other concert.
I couldn't believe at the time that it was a gun, and I didn't want to.
Disbelief is how Kristin Babik describes the moment she heard the first spray of gunfire on Sunday.
There was even some people who were yelling, don't worry, it's nothing.
Not a gun. Not a gun.
Second time came around, more people started to realize what it was. And after the third time, we knew.
A bullet struck the 24-year-old in the back, coming very close to her spine. Your friend said it was almost like you felt like a water balloon hit you.
I said that because after I was hit, I felt like a splatter. I was like, oh, maybe someone threw their drink, or maybe someone's just being silly.
And that was blood that you felt?
Yes.
It was blood. How soon after that did you realize you'd been shot?
Started running towards the back, and I realized I couldn't breathe.
Bleeding and fighting for air, Babik continued running alongside her friend, Joseph Ostunio.
We made our way to a fence because the other exits were too full, and there were people on the other side helping people get over, and someone caught me, and I was so scared, and they gave me the biggest hug, and they told me everything's gonna be okay.
Babik was rushed by ambulance to University Medical Center with broken ribs and a collapsed lung. Now in her third year of law school at the University of Florida, she had one question for the doctor.
And I kept asking her, am I going to be okay? All I want to do is graduate law school. When she told me the bullet was in my spine or close to it, then my second question was, am I going to be paralyzed? Am I going to be able to walk again? And she told me, when I woke up after they put the tube in my chest, you're going to graduate, and you're going to be able to run a marathon. You're going to run again.
I see you still have the wristband on.
Yeah, I haven't cut it off yet. I don't know if I should or not.
Babik says surviving Sunday's shooting has renewed her sense of purpose to become a criminal prosecutor after she graduates in May.
As long as there's no more tubes in my chest, I think I'll be able to walk across the stage.
And then you'll be standing in a courtroom as a criminal prosecutor.
That's the plan.
Just think about that. She says that she's going to be released from the hospital once her lung is able to inflate correctly on its own. She also told me that before she got into the ambulance and strangers were trying to help her stop the bleeding, she just kept thinking about trying to grab her phone. She describes kind of the chaos out there. She wanted to grab her phone so she could call her mom back home. Her mom was there inside the room and was also very emotional as she heard her daughter recount exactly what happened at that concert. Bianna.
What a special graduation that will be for Kristin and her family to witness her walk across that stage. And it just reminds you that as the physical scars will heal, the emotional scars will last a lifetime.
How many stories like it
so many
are
stories
there in Las Vegas?